The political elites and the anti-gunners are trying backdoor gun control through the budget. Shocker, I know. Sit by and watch this episode of Guns and Gadgets to learn more. Today's video is brought to us by the USCCA. The United States Concealed Carry Association offers fantastic training and education, and as a byproduct of your membership, you also get self-defense liability insurance, which would help you greatly, God forbid you ever have to make that decision to defend yourself or someone you love. The USCCA has a ton of information on their website. Utilize the link down below, uscca.com/GNG, to start protecting yourself and your family and put your mind at ease. It's what I use for my family, and I strongly recommend you check it out. Thanks to the USCCA for sponsoring today's video. All right, let's get into this one. I was going back and forth chatting with my friend Aiden Johnson over at Gun Owners of America. And for those who don't know Aiden, he's their Director of Federal Affairs. Guy's smart as a whip, sharp as a tack. And he gave me some information that I need you all to know. This is one of those things where they're trying some backdoor stuff. Will it come to fruition? We'll have to wait and see. But the anti-gunners and the Democrats are definitely putting it out there what their plans going forward are for the Second Amendment. I'm going to read you a letter. Here it is on the screen. This is what Gun Owners of America yesterday, they sent this to Nancy Pelosi, who is the Speaker of the House, Steny Hoyer, who is the Majority Leader in the House, James Clyburn, who is the Majority Whip in the House, Kevin McCarthy, who is the Minority Leader, and Steve Scalise, who is the Minority Whip. It says, Dear Speaker Pelosi, Majority Leader Hoyer, Majority Whip Clyburn, Minority Leader McCarthy, and Minority Whip Scalise. Appropriations contained within H.R. 4502 and H.R. 4505, those are the two budget bills, are at odds with the Bill of Rights. The House of Representatives has no business appropriating funds for programs that directly infringe on the right to keep and bear arms. Gun licensing, so-called red flag gun confiscation orders, and gun buybacks have nothing to do with state and local justice assistance and have everything to do with undermining the Bill of Rights. Further, it appears this legislation goes out of its way to stigmatize mental illness. H.R. 4505 appropriates $100 million to bribe states to upgrade mental health records in the National Instant Criminal Background Check System using the gun control laws known as the NICS Improvement Amendments Act of 2007 and the Fix NICS Act of 2018. In conjunction with the unabashed inclusion of the Schumer Amendment, which prohibits ATF from removing records from NICS even if individuals are adjudicated not likely to act in a manner dangerous to public safety, this effort will certainly lead to more innocent Americans losing their gun rights. Tragically, H.R. 4502 goes on to stigmatize mental illness as well, advocating for veteran disarmament using gun confiscation orders, or red flags. If Congress truly intends to address the national tragedy of veteran suicide, then it must propose serious solutions which 1. Identify veterans at risk for suicide, 2. Reduce barriers to care, and 3. Deliver necessary services in the pre-crisis phase of suicidal ideation. Lethal means safety recommendations also ought to be restricted to voluntary measures during the crisis intervention phase of suicidal ideation, where it is most properly suited. This is an important distinction, and one where the lines between objective public health policy and gun control advocacy have unfortunately been crossed in this appropriations package. We are also gravely concerned to see $50 million earmarked for the Centers for Disease Control and the National Institutes of Health, which is clearly intended to circumvent the long-standing Dickey Amendment. Taxpayer dollars must not be used to promote or advocate for gun control. Gun Owners of America urges all representatives who respect their constituents' constitutional rights to vote against this legislation, with hopes for pro-gun amendments striking gun control from these bills dashed by our House Rules Committee. GOA will be scoring votes in favor of the final passage of 4502 and 4505 as anti-gun votes. So this is big. I mean, that's $150 million that is going or is earmarked for straight gun control. Ways to disarm Americans without people being found guilty of a crime. This is horrible stuff. This is what the Joe Biden administration is trying next because they don't have 60 votes in the Senate. So whatever bills they have won't make it through the Senate because of the filibuster. So they're going to try to utilize an appropriations bill. What's the difference? Well, the appropriations bills would go through the budget reconciliation process, and that would only require 50 votes. And if they vote down party lines, mission accomplished for them. Now, there are other technicalities in there as far as amendments, and they have to pass certain requirements and conditions. But make no mistake about it, the Democrats have just put on paper in these two appropriation bills of what they want to do to our right to keep and bear arms. And I really like what GOA is saying in this letter. What they're saying is, this vote, we're going to take names, we're going to take notes, and if you've been saying that you're pro-gun, yet you vote for these two bills in order to circumvent gun control, then you are in fact voting for gun control, and they're going to see it as such. And that's good. This is a way for us to put people on record. That's the importance of roll call votes in our structure of legislation. So a big attaboy to Aiden and GOA for jumping on this, grabbing the bull by the horns, and letting them know that they're on to their crazy shenanigans. If you guys and gals aren't members of Gun Owners of America yet, I strongly suggest that you check them out. And I always say support those who support you. I have a link down below. It's in every single video. It's gunowners.org/gunsgadgets. It's a way for you, a viewer of this channel, to join and save money. I get nothing out of it. I always ask people to take whatever savings you get by utilizing that link, depending on the type of membership you choose, donate that money back to the fight. And if you can, you're watching this and you are a member, try to donate to the fight as well, because we all know it's going to good use. So again, thank you GOA for staying on top of it, for being in the fight, and thank you, the viewer of Guns and Gadgets, for being here every single day when I put out a video. It's very humbling. I'm very thankful. I'm very fortunate to be able to do this for you. Also watch yesterday's video about David Chipman. That's not dead yet. Guys and gals, thank you for your time. Please like and share. It helps out a ton. You hear everybody on YouTube say it. It absolutely helps out a ton. So if you could consider doing that, it would really be good for the channel. Be safe, stay vigilant, carry a weapon. I'll see you on the next one. Take care, everybody.